Hi, I'm Dr. Teresa Hairston. 19 years ago, I founded Gospel Heritage Foundation, and here's why. Today's churches are full of great music. We've got some of the world's greatest singers. We host great events and concerts. But are our churches filled with great worship? The number one mandate of every Christian is to worship God. We were created to worship. Worship isn't just music. It isn't just singing worship songs. It's a lifestyle. Worship is our total response to who God is. It's our obedience. It's our humility. It's our attitude of gratitude. It's reflected in how we live, how we give, and how we love. It's showing the world who our God truly is. Since Gospel Heritage began in 1994, we have been one of the leading continuing education and training resources for pastors, worship leaders, and creative arts personnel in the country. Each year, we present the nation's #1 praise and worship conference, which attracts thousands from across the world. We literally bring together the top worship leaders, the top artists, pastors, and teachers who are world-renowned. We gather them in one place, and you gain access to them. They teach and preach from the Word of God and help to empower and inspire you to continue to build your church. The vision of Gospel Heritage is to transform nations and generations through worship. In Romans 12:1 and 2, Apostle Paul writes, "And so, dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to God because of all He has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind He will find acceptable. This is truly the way to worship Him. Don't copy the behavior and customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, which is good, pleasing, and perfect." Gospel Heritage is all about worship. Our mission is to rebrand worship as more than just a musical style, but a lifestyle. We want to refocus the church on true worship. When we worship God in spirit and in truth, we don't just entertain, we edify and empower. We want to reinvigorate and revive worship leaders, pastors, praise leaders, musicians, liturgical dancers, and musical artists. Gospel Heritage is the oasis that will refresh and re-energize you. When you become a part of Gospel Heritage, you become a part of a culture that's committed to raising standards of biblical excellence and theological integrity in lifestyle worship. When you become a part of Gospel Heritage, you become part of a movement. It's tearing down the walls of racism, denominationalism, and sexism. I'm encouraging you right now, become a part of the Gospel Heritage movement.